plate up my weekly Sunday roast dinner with me in my uni accommodation. These are my roast potatoes this week. They're pretty good. Look at that. So every single Sunday, I make myself a roast dinner in my uni accommodation. It's a thing that I look forward to every single week. I would have done a video making this, but I spent 7 hours doing my nails for the first time today. Didn't even do a reset, didn't film this. I've done nothing since 9:40 a.m. I purposely made quite a lot today because I want to save like half of it for lunch tomorrow. So these are the potatoes we're saving for tomorrow. Then we got mac and cheese. This is she. I mean, not too bad. Every single Sunday, I like to reflect on the week and I talk about my pit and peaks. Let's do this week. I definitely know what my peak is. I had like such a wholesome moment with friends, like literally belly laughing. You know when like you're kicking, kicking people's phones out. You can't control your body. You're in hysterics. I had that this week and I don't laugh like I was about to say I don't laugh like that. I don't really laugh. I feel like my laughs, like, it's not like a proper laugh. And that was like the first time I feel like I've laughed like that in I don't know how long. This is like the tray of like, it looks like burntness. I was just looking at my camera roll to try and figure out what my pit is. I've done nothing this week. Some fake chicken. The meat eaters are gonna come for me for that. They're gonna say like, what the fuck is that? We've got stuff in. I've done nothing to be able to even have a slightly negative experience this week. Like I'm not getting out there. Got vegetarian pigs and blankets. Maybe my pit of this week is not getting out there. Got honey glazed carrots. I've been getting out there. Like I've seen my friends. I've gone to the cinema, but clearly I haven't done enough this week. Stuff doesn't happen overnight, so give myself some grace. Oh, this could be my pit of the week. My car nearly exploded. I decided to be an amazing older sister and out of the kindness of my heart doing something nice, I was like, oh, I'll give you a lift home because I was with my younger sister and was closer to where I live. And the poor girl had to get a bus and it was pissing it down. And I felt a bit of sympathy for her. Anyways, if I went straight home, you know, drove 5 minutes up the road, this would have never have happened. It would have happened at some point, but not that day. We're driving along, a light turns on. I'm like, holy shit, I don't know what that is. And then the car starts making like these noises. And we're like, we was laughing at one point, but then the car started smelling, and this terrible smell, started making terrible noises. And then it wasn't like revving properly, and we just stared at each other and was like, fuck, this car is gonna explode. She grabbed all of our bags. I was like, get my Ralph Lauren coat. We're expecting the car to start smoking, and we have to jump out. The reason we haven't stopped is because there's like nowhere safe to stop, and we're literally like 4 minutes away from home, but it's making these terrible noises, it's stinking, and there's nowhere to pull over, and we're like, fuck! Oh my god. In the end, it was fine. It just needed water. Coolant. I've never put coolant in it in the 5 years I've owned it. And it also has an oil leak. The oil light also comes on. Oh, and then the other day, I wasn't even touching horn, and I was driving, and it just started beeping at me. Like the car literally just started beeping. I was driving, and I was like, whoa, if I like pulled out on someone, like I just checked and no one was there, because I realized it was coming from my car. I do not need a new car. One thing about me, I don't need a flashy car. I've had that car for like 5 years. When she passes away, I do want a Beetle. Tonight is I'm a Celebrity final. I also have Bookmas videos on YouTube to catch up on. And at 9 p.m, I'm a Celebrity final. I'm so happy for anyone winning because it's Ginge, Tom, and Shona. Love Ginge, hilarious, and also I think it'll be really cool if he wins just because like he grew up loving I'm a Celebrity, and I just think that would be so wholesome. Shona, because of like how I can understand like how like anxious she was, because like she says like she deals with like anxiety and that, and her going from like being like really closed in to like being herself. Brilliant fucking journey. And Tom, he's just fucking amazing. So this is my roast dinner for this week. Got a lot of leftovers, so let's cook in tomorrow.